One of the greatest challenges that every Christian goes through, one of the greatest battles that every believer has to fight, is a battle to overcome temptations. And I think that's why Christ, on the night before he was crucified, he would tell the disciples and give them this instruction: watch and pray so that you may not fall into temptations. And in the light of this, that's why Revelation would say, Revelation chapter 3 verse 10, the Bible would say that you have obeyed, since you have obeyed my commands, therefore I will guard you from the hour of temptation, which is about to come to the world. And as I try to think about that verse, I am trying to think about why would the author talk about the hour of temptations? Every temptation has an expression. Every temptation has an hour. And this is a season when this temptation grows its head, wherein it is most vigorous, wherein it is most powerful, wherein it is active, prevalent, when it is difficult to overcome it. This is the same temptation that at one point it was easy, it didn't have power, or else it just had little power. It is a time where you could have despised it. It is a time when you could have scorned its motions. It is a time when it was very easy to overcome it. Blessed is the man that when this season comes, it will find them prepared. This season, which every Christian, no Christian, can be able to escape. In the light of this, I would want to mention three things, three signs that I think would actually show us that it is the hour of temptation is approaching. And number one is when you see desires, solicitations, proclivities that begin to frequently converse with your mind, and they begin to beget thoughts that are tending towards the evil that is being solicited unto. When this process matures up, then know that the hour of temptation is so near. But number two, when this kind of temptation or sin, when it begins to prevail to others that you consider dear to you, that you consider friends or close allies, when it begins to prevail in their lives and your soul doesn't seem to beget some dislike and abhorrence or hatred, you don't begin to have pity and even to pray for their deliverance. You don't begin to desire to rebuke or even correct them just because you hold them dear, close to you. Then begin to know the hour of temptation is knocking at your door. But number three is to note that when this temptation begin to construct some considerations in you, when you begin to think and when you begin to focus and to look at the sin that at one point you held so bad, you couldn't have done it, but you start looking at it with other lenses, with another lens that it is not so bad, and you begin to have considerations. You begin to think that you can still be able to do it as long as repentance seems to be something that would draw the weight of that sin. When you begin to see, like, as long as there are no consequences, or as long as the consequences are lighter, then you can do it. No, friend, that the hour of temptation is not just on your doorstep. It is one leg in your heart. How, therefore, because I don't want to tire you, what therefore, how does this temptation grow to its head? How does it reach its known? That is what I'll be sharing with you in our next episode. But for now, may the Lord bless you and keep you even as you continue with this daily